Hey there Titans, welcome to Form Titan Basics. In this video I'll show you how to perform a get within a section. So our get will be into a specific line within the section. So we have here a section where what we want to achieve here is to have the fielder fill up the email, full name and last name, and then you can either create a contact or update a contact or anything like that. So what we want to have here is once the user types in an email, he will be able to find existing contacts by that email and return the name into the full name, last name, and the contact ID into the contact ID hidden. So first things first, let's make this section a repeated section so we can add more elements. So we made that repeated. Let's make it a little smaller. And the next thing, we'll create our get. So let's just get rid of that. So we're getting our contact. And we're going to say now pay attention. You have to click this one using custom button /action. And we're going to set a condition, and we'll say that the email field equals our email, which is the email with email element within that section. And we're going to map the field. So first name, we're going to map the first name, and last name to last name, and we will map the contact ID as well into the contact ID. We'll hit apply and finish. And now let's see how we can get this to run. So our first option is add a button. So we're going to add a button, and we're going to call this let's run our get. So this is custom, this is Salesforce action button. So we're running our get. And another thing to notice here that we're going to click the execute per repeated item checkbox. And we don't have to run a custom section action here. We're just going to leave this as none. And we will apply. And let's change the name of the button. We'll say find contact. And we're going to put it next to our email. Save the form. Publish it. And let's see what we can get. So let's grab an email. Let's do Chief Donkey here, and we'll paste this in, and we'll hit find contact, and here is our Chief Donkey, and I can add more lines to the section, so we have 3 more lines, and we're going to select this guy here, Master Donkey, and we're going to click this, and we can see that the Chief Donkey stays intact. And we're loading specifically for that section. We're loading the account, the contact's name. Let's do another one. So we'll grab this one, and we'll enter the email. Click find contact, and here we have it. So the other option that we have, instead of running a button, so I'll get rid of the button. The other option that we have is to set a condition. For example, you don't want a button to be clicked. You want it to be happening in the background. So we're going to go to the email field, and we're going to set a condition, and we're going to say if current field is not empty, then we don't need to support opposite. We're going to run a Salesforce action. So our Salesforce action will be, again, get the contact. And we're going to do execute per repeated item. We'll apply everything, save the form, and refresh it. So now we don't have to find the contact button. We're just going to put an email and leave the email scope, and it will run automatically. So if I'll get this guy and go back to the email, as soon as I leave the email field, then it will run our section line get. And this is how it's done.